23 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Beautiful Friday morning. Hope you're doing well. Our 5th day broadcasting from the Paddock Mall here in Ocala. And we're going to learn a little bit about choreography now, Robin. We're going to learn about the art of dancing and how it all comes together. You know, you kind of take it for granted when you're watching a show or something. You see all these people on stage and they're doing all these moves and they're doing them in harmony with one another, I guess, is using a musical term to describe what you visually see. Mm-hmm. You know, I can remember as a kid going to Radio City Music Hall and seeing the Rockettes, you know. Oh, wow. And everybody would be so excited because these girls are dancing and they're putting their legs at the same exact time. And all I remember thinking is, look at all those girls. That's what I remember. That's what I remember. Right?
They're amazing.
But so much goes into these. And then as a young man, I was working at the Nassau Coliseum, and I remember seeing the ice skaters and the choreography that they had to do. Well, a lot goes into that, and I don't know anything about it. But we've got 2 young people in the studio who know a lot about it. Emiliana
Mesa.
Emiliana Mesa is here. She's a cheerleader and a choreographer. And you are from Trinity Catholic High School, correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
Nice to meet you. Do I call you Emily or Emiliana?
Emiliana. You can call me either way.
Emily or Emiliana. And Lane Pindell?
That's right.
Nice to meet you, Lane. You are also a cheerleader and a choreographer, but you're from Vanguard High School, correct?
The finest school in the land.
a rivalry here.
Knights.
Yeah.
So are you boyfriend and girlfriend?
Oh, no.
No.
We're just really good friends. We cheer together, so.
You cheer together?
Yes, sir, we do.
Well, that is interesting. And does this lead to, like, the things I was talking about, like the dancing on Radio City Music Hall and things like that?
It does, in a way. We go to a lot of cheer competitions everywhere in Florida, and we compete against other teams.
Really?
So we do, like, dances and stunts, and we tumble. So it's really unique.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So
tumbling is amazing.
So how does it start? I guess I'll start with you, Emily. When you were a little girl?
Yes, I started when I was around 6 years old.
But what was more attractive, dancing or cheerleading?
Cheerleading has always been the attraction towards me. Yes, sir.
Really? So you're watching cheerleading on TV or on an actual football field or something?
Well, I do both. I do sidelines and I do competitive cheerleading too. So on Friday nights, I cheer for our Celtic boys, which is an amazing team. So we always cheer for them. And then on the weekends, we usually have cheer competitions away, like in Daytona or anywhere. And we go to a big cheer competition and compete against other teams.
So you have a wall full of awards somewhere?
Yes, we do.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty much.
Wow. So this is radio, so you have to describe what you do. Do you jump really high?
We jump really high. Cheerleaders flip and gymnasts pretty much tumble. They have the pretty tumbling, but us cheerleaders...
The pretty tumbling.
The pretty tumbling.
I've never had a pretty tumble.
Well, it's a lot of work to get there, but we tumble a lot also. Like it's like our hard work pays off at the end because at cheer competitions we just show off.
Pays off.
Yeah,
right.
We always go to cheer competitions and we do what we learn at the gym. We practice Mondays and Wednesdays, and we both cheer at Brandon All-Stars, which is down in Tampa. So we drive down there every Monday and Wednesday, and we practice with our team.
Who knew this was all going on? I'm glad you're bringing it to our attention. Is it a spectator event? Can we go down and watch it?
Yes, there's actually one of like the biggest cheer competitions in Dallas, which is NCA, and they pretty much have like around 18,000.
It's like the Olympics for cheerleading.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Just
Nice.
18,000 spectators. That's just spectators.
So, Lane, how did you get into it? And is a male cheerleader unusual, or are there a lot of male cheerleaders?
There is not a lot of male cheerleaders. They are not very many.
So how did it start for you? Were you watching cheerleading, and did dancing attract you as much as cheerleading, or?
I dance and cheer as well, but I cheer more. And just watching it, I was like, wow, I really want to get into that. And then I was introduced to it, and I've loved it ever since.
Are there stars in cheerleading? Is there somebody you can name that maybe I'll know the name of?
No.
But so there are stars, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
Really? Well, name them.
I mean, Miley Cyrus did cheerleading when she was really little, but yeah.
Okay, so I know her, but not from her cheerleading.
Yeah, that's right.
And from her daddy's funny haircut, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you came to our attention because you walked in through the door, because we're now broadcasting from the mall.
Yes, we are.
And
great location.
And a great location. And so, do you ever have cheerleading competition here in the mall?
No, we've never had cheerleading competitions in the mall, but we used to cheer for Legends, which is located in Ocala, and we used to have fundraisers here at the mall.
Okay, okay. And what is Legends?
Legend All Stars is located by Booster Stadium. It's the Vanguard
competitive
Stadium, and it's a competitive
Gymnastics
cheerleading.
as well.
Yeah. Gym.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
a
really?
gym for them.
Okay. And
awesome.
Lane, do you flip and stuff for cheerleading, or do you catch the ladies, or what do you
I
do?
flip, jump, twist, catch, throw. I do
Wow.
Really?
That's
I do.
pretty
I do.
awesome.
So if you how much do you practice per day? Is it like hours and hours?
it all. Monday and Wednesday, 2 hours.
2 hours.
And then I, on Wednesday, practice 4 hours.
Do you practice together?
We practice at the same times, but we don't practice together because we're both on different teams.
Different.
We're on two
There's
teams,
different
yes.
levels and
Okay.
teams when it comes into all of that.
Does the person who serves as the coach? Well, first of all, is that person called a coach?
Yes.
And is that person important?
Very.
Very.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second. So who is it? Is it a coach? Am I saying the right?
Yeah,
name?
it's a coach. It's a coach.
So who's your coach?
Well, for Brandon, I have Coach Vince. He's awesome. He's a great guy. He
Uh-huh.
has great talent. He teaches us everything, and it's amazing. Like, he's really good. And then for TC, since I cheer for high school as well, I have Yolanda Brooks and Miss Stunning. And they're amazing ladies, too. Like, if it wasn't for them, our cheer team wouldn't be where it is today.
Really?
Yes, and then we
Wow.
have another coach that's like tumbling coach. It's Dennis Gilly, and he has the talent for it all. He cheered at Worlds, and he's amazing as well.
Is your voice important in cheerleading?
Very.
Well, not in competitive cheerleading. In high school cheerleading, yeah, because you have the cheers. But in all-star cheering, you just want to smile and keep breathing.
So it's your body.
Oh,
Your
okay.
body
You
has to
have
be in
to.
perfect shape.
Oh, yes.
Is it fair to say, and all the athletes are going to hate me for this, but is it fair to say that the cheerleaders are in better shape than the athletes? That's a yes. I can read through that. That's a yes. That's exactly
That's a tough
yes.
a
call.
lot of
Yeah.
people like to say cheerleading's not a sport.
But it really is.
Hello.
It is.
Yeah, but I've sat in the stands. I've looked at cheerleaders, both male and female, and I'm not saying all the football players are out of shape, but some of them are.
I totally agree.
It's
Yeah.
it's a lot different than competitive cheerleading's a lot different than high school. Like, we're in a lot more shape than you would think.
Are you able?
No, I do think you are in shape.
Are you both able to perform during halftime at your high school sporting events? Do they allow you that luxury to do that?
As our team, or
Yes.
as our high school cheerleading team, we have this thing called the Irish jig, and every third quarter we play it, and we do our little traditional dance. So everyone like joins, stands up, and like waves their hands with us, and we all just jam out to the Irish jig. So it's pretty cool.
So let's talk about the choreography. This is like to songwriting. I mean, you actually write a dance, right?
Not exactly doing.
This is the most distracting studio I've ever
Seriously, they all
worked in.
walk by and
right.
wave.
Like, hello, everyone.
It's a very distracting studio, by the way.
Great. We.
So the choreography is, help me understand what it actually is, because maybe I don't even understand. But the way I always envision choreography is like the songwriter writes the song, the choreographer writes the dance. Is that right?
Exactly. The motions,
The-
all the movements, the
So
Every
how do you
step
write them, on
counts.
paper or?
You
There's
just-
a 8 count.
Yeah, it's a.
There's just a big sheet. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just keeps going from 1.
You mean like the musical chorus line?
pretty much.
Yeah.
One
Two.
magical sensation. What was that song? Do you know that song? No. Gone, right?
young.
Lost on you. Really? You don't know chorus line?
Never heard of it.
Really?
They're too
You would
young.
love chorus line.
They weren't born then.
No.
Yeah, but it's
I know it's supposed to be a classic.
Oh, you gotta look it up.
I'll do that
You know
when
why
I
you know
leave.
why you should look it up, because the story in Chorus Line is about dancers trying to get a job and the whole competitive nature of it. So let me ask. Well, let me stick to the choreography part of this first of all. So you write a dance, or you design a dance. Is that how you say it? You choreograph a dance. Okay. So how do you teach it to the others?
Slowly, you just do it motion by motion and just keep repeating
8
it.
counts.
8 count. And just
Really?
8 counts.
You
Yep.
have to learn your counts, or you're not gonna.
If you don't know your counts, you're
Oh, I so
You're
wish
out of
we
luck.
had a portable microphone.
Oh yeah.
I would love for you to teach. Let me just drag somebody in here.
Teach them real quick a dance.
teach
bust a move.
teach a few steps. Yeah, how to bust a move. Yeah, if I recruit somebody in here, I just saw somebody go through the door. Maybe I'll bring somebody in
Bring
here.
them back.
I don't want to do it myself because I'm already really good at dancing.
You have it in you. I see
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
probably
yeah.
better than us.
You can yeah, right. So seriously though, I mean, does it start? Do some dancers learn the choreography like instantly, or is it
They're the ones that.
is it copyrighted? I mean, do you actually say, you know what, that's my dance?
No.
Oh, okay. You can't do that, huh? It's not in
Well, I've never heard of someone doing that.
what do you call it, Robin? Intelligent property or something?
Right, exact. Intellectual property.
Intellectual
when you
property.
create something, yeah.
Yeah. So you can't
You can have
copyright
it
it?
as
I don't
yours.
think so.
No.
Okay.
You had
Maybe the
brought
music.
up the word worlds before, and also the Olympics. Is this an Olympic sport, and what happens at the world events?
I don't think it's an Olympic.
It's not an Olympic sport, but
Uh-huh.
it should be because it's amazing. But Worlds is everyone from the world comes and competes at the Disney World Sports Center. You
have to be invited.
You have to be
Oh, okay.
invited by like
Oh, really?
the head
Yeah.
people, and you go and compete at Worlds. Like last year, Top Gun from Miami won, and they're amazing, and they won Worlds.
Are you guys
For their
invited
division.
to go there?
My team last year was invited. We came
Really?
Could you
ninth
teach this
place.
guy to dance? Would you like to learn how to dance?
Bust a move.
Would you like to learn how to dance?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Can we invite him in here? Will you show him how to dance? You want to learn how to dance? Come on in. Come on in. We're going to invite this young man in to dance.
This is great.
We do have a camera going, so
Okay.
and I'm going to kind of ask one of you to teach and the other kind of narrate because you won't be by a microphone. We're inviting a young man in off of the mall here. Robin went to get him. All right, and who is this?
We're gonna learn to dance.
We're competitive cheerleaders.
You don't know each other, right? This is brand new. And what is your name?
Miguel Lopez.
Miguel,
Hi, Miguel.
Lopez. Are you a dancer?
No, I'm not a dancer.
Oh, you're going to learn something today. You've got
Bernie,
you've got beautiful. All right, so now, Lane, we're going to have you illustrate this. And now, make sure you stay in the camera line. You go. This, by the way, this is going to all be on Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff later on. Okay, all right. It's actually live right now. So,
I'm gonna teach him the Irish jig.
going to teach him the Irish. You're going to learn the Irish jig.
The Irish
Are you
chick,
Irish?
huh?
Do this
No.
every
No, not
Friday
Irish,
night,
okay.
Third quarter at Trinity Catholic football
Okay.
games.
All right.
The Irish jig starts and it's like dun 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 dun.
dun,
It's a
dun,
little
dun.
feet, okay?
That's
But
called the
as
Irish
you go
washerwoman,
like
by the way.
this, you go here,
There you go.
back, and you jump,
All right.
and then you go here.
Wow, you're doing it
here,
pretty good.
Here, jump, here, yeah. You got the.
Now wait a minute. Is that face? Is he supposed to make that face?
No, you just smile. You go,
Watch his face. There you go.
You know how to do this too?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I do not go to TC.
He knows how to do
You
that.
clap your hands and now to the other side.
alright.
Clap your hands and then yeah.
All right,
You got it.
All right.
That was awesome. That was great.
Wow, now let me see if you can do it. Let me see if you can do it without her helping you.
All right,
Did you
ready?
learn it that
ready?
quick?
I
Are you
think so.
a
I
quick
think I got
learn?
this. I got this. All right.
You got it. Okay, he's got it.
No.
Uh,
And then you just step to the side.
Man, you've got it.
Yeah.
You've got it. Next St. Patrick's Day, you're gonna rule. Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah, what's
Not
up?
my turn. No, not my turn. Well, thank you. Do we have a parting gift for our dance student? Robin will get you something.
That was great.
You want me to call you?
No.
Oh, what?
When I was younger, you came to my classroom.
Oh, I came to your classroom?
Yeah, you
What
did.
did Robin and I did?
Yes, you did.
What did we do?
It was a police camp.
Robin, we went to his camp. Did we teach you
Police,
anything?
The PAC,
Yes, ma'am.
Police
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Children
Yes, ma'am.
Connecting, yeah. With the one
Oh.
or two jams and all that
Years
stuff,
ago,
yeah?
yes, ma'am.
Oh, we still have you. We
Yeah.
do, on tape.
Somewhere on tape. Yeah. So Robin has a gift for you for coming in here and being a good sport with us.
We've got a,
Just tell him what it's worth.
we have a $10 gift certificate to Walmart.
There you go.
Hey,
$10 for Walmart.
$10 for Walmart.
socks
All
and
right.
underwears.
Well, thank you. Good to see you again.
Thanks for coming in.
In the studio, Emiliana Mesa.
Yes, sir.
And thank you. Thank you for coming in. That was fun. And Lane Pindell. And they are helping us understand what they do as choreographers and cheerleaders. So we had fun with that. But was that unusual for you to teach somebody who had never danced before? To
No,
just
he did pretty well. He busted
did.
the move great.
busted a move.
Busted a move.
I got to learn that. That's what it
Busted
means.
a move.
So what is the school year? Let's see. The school year starts on Monday.
I started Wednesday actually.
Oh, you just started. That's
yes,
right.
Sir.
Yeah,
I'm
you told me
actually
that on
in
the
school
phone.
right now, but I'll be going there after this.
Oh, you got to go to school today?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh, okay. And is the school, is your part in what you do dictated by the sports program? Sort of?
Kinda.
Yeah. So whatever they do. So you go where they go?
We go where they go.
Do you take the same bus?
The cheerleaders take a different bus.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you have any male cheerleaders on your team?
No, it's all girls on
Okay.
our cheer team.
All right. And,
Yes, sir.
and Lane, so you're the only guy?
I was the only guy when I cheered at Vanguard.
Oh, you're done. You
Yeah.
graduated.
No, I'm a senior. I didn't like it as much as competitive cheerleading. I want to focus more on
Oh, okay.
All-Star,
So
yeah.
now you're just doing the competitive stuff.
Yes.
And is the best gig you've ever had happened already, or is it in the future somewhere?
It's always the best.
Always something happen in the
Yeah.
future, right? So what are you hoping for?
A World's ring. When you win Worlds, you get a ring.
Oh, really?
It says World Champion, and then the year you won, and I want one.
So that is the holy grail of cheerleading.
That is
That's
It's the
it.
world
yeah.
thing. Do you know anybody that has it?
Yes.
plenty.
A lot
Really?
of people that we
Yeah.
cheer with all have world champion
Really?
rings.
So does Ocala? I mean, do you rank the different parts of the state? Like, do we have like some of the really best cheerleaders right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know you
got
do.
'em.
Yeah.
We really do. Where we cheered last year, our team was actually one of the first teams to go to the summit, and we went as a legend cheerleader, and it was great. We had some of the best athletes in Ocala, and a lot of them have moved on to college to play football or just to.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
When I was a kid, and you know that was a long time ago. Okay, when I was a
Only a
kid,
few years.
When I was a kid, I used to watch guys ride bicycles, meaning well, they were called Stingrays back then. I don't know
Yeah,
what they were
they had
called.
big banana seats on them. They were.
No, okay, you don't know what I'm talking about? Well, anyway, you know what a wheelie is,
grandparents
right?
would know.
You know what a wheelie is. Okay. To be able to accomplish a wheelie, I'm trying to make a point here. To be able to accomplish a wheelie was like awesome. Anybody who could do that was like, wow, you are so good. Now you see kids on bicycles, they're dancing, they're standing still, they're riding
all
on
types of tricks.
on fences.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So
Yeah.
has the same kind of evolution happened in the world of dancing? Like if you look at old dancing, things that people said were outstanding 40 or 50 years ago, do you look at that and say, that's nothing compared to now?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Much.
Daily.
Really?
Yes.
So somebody like Fred Astaire, even though in his day, you know the name, right?
No.
You don't know Fred Astaire?
He would be a great great grandfather to him.
Great.
Disappointing a lot of people.
So who's a big star dancer today?
It's not really more of dancing. It's more of just like tumble.
Like,
Okay.
who's the best at what they have?
Like back in, even before our time, there were dancers that made names for themselves just because they were dancing. Is tap dancing still out there?
It is.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Do you guys do that?
Oh no.
Oh, you don't do that?
Oh no.
That's a totally different
No,
thing.
no.
Yeah.
Yes, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's more of the chill world than the dance world.
Really?
Yes.
Are you on a strict diet?
No, but I should be.
I know there's gyms around the country that, like Ace of Birmingham, Alabama, they have like a specific diet they have to follow. But I have friends that cheer there, and I know they don't follow it.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, no.
Since you're a cheerleader this year, when next year comes, do you have to try out again, or are you automatically on the squad?
You have
No,
to try.
you have
out
to try
every,
out
every
every year.
season and every year.
Okay, and then are there different cheers to learn every year, or do they recycle the same ones, or how does that work?
You learn something new every year.
A new routine.
And your
everything.
routine.
New music, new moves, new.
Stunts, tumbling, everything jumps.
Really?
Everything's
Wow.
new.
When I did the intro, I mentioned that I used to work at a coliseum up in New York, and that's where the ice skaters would come. And we got to know the ice skaters, and they had a strict weight rule. You could not be over a certain weight or under a certain weight. They had to stay where they were, basically. The girls, it was all girls, I think.
Yeah.
So we'd go to this restaurant and they would eat these unbelievable hamburgers. How could you eat so much? How could you're supposed to stay thin? Well, because they're doing what you guys do. So you burn off a lot of calories.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We do so much.
I know my team, before we even start practice, we condition, and we run like 2 miles at the beginning practice, condition, and then get to practice.
Are you able
Really?
to?
Wow.
Are you able to go and volunteer at the Marion County Youth Football League, where they have the tiny little children as cheerleaders?
I know a lot of girls from my school, they have coached with them, but
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Because they're like 8 years old,
Yeah,
right?
they are
The little
adorable.
ones are.
Yeah.
So do you like the parades?
We've been in the Ocala. We were in the
Yeah.
Ocala parade last year.
I like the attention.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Does it get tiring though? And does the pavement hurt or?
I don't really notice it until the end when
Oh,
there's no
okay.
one
Oh,
watching,
wow.
because
Well, you
I-
must have been the one flipping down the street then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
You
all
were
right.
flipping down the street?
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah, you flipped when
I
we
was
were
worried about you. I
broadcasting,
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I had
you were
gloves on.
flipping.
It was good.
You know, sometimes in movies they use what do you call them? Not role not extras. What do you call them?
Stunt doubles?
Stunt guy.
Stunt
Yeah.
doubles, yeah.
Is that something you could do? I mean,
Probably.
Sounds like it would make a few dollars.
That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind hurting myself for a movie.
Travolta lives in town. I wonder if he ever needs a double.
Yeah,
Hello,
he might.
Travolta.
You'd have to
Hire me.
You'd have to put. You'd have to a little bit. Well, he learned how to dance just from that movie.
Really?
What was the movie? Saturday
Night
Night. Don't tell me you
Fever.
never heard of that
Saturday
movie.
Night Fever.
Right. Oh, thank God.
It was just on TV the other night, actually.
Oh, yeah.
My dad pointed it out.
Your
Yeah,
dad pointed it out. And Travolta told Dave, was it Dave from Schlenker from the Star Banner?
Yeah, Dave Schlenker.
That's where he actually learned to dance. Well, the reason he learned to dance was for that movie.
Wow.
And then that kind of opened up a whole new world for him.
That's for sure.
Now look at him.
So you could take it that same direction. Is acting something you'd be interested in?
I've actually done a lot of acting at the Ocala Civic Theater.
Oh, I probably have seen you then. I buy season tickets every year.
I was just in Forum. Did you see
Oh,
Forum?
yeah.
I was
Oh,
in that.
good. Excellent.
Anybody,
excellent.
Robin, would remember? What was your character?
I was one of the 3 Proteans.
Oh, you guys were funny.
Yeah.
You guys
I
are
was one
really
of those.
funny. Great personality that you really exude over the stage.
Acting.
Yeah. Do you get to design your own costumes or
We don't.
do you
We
get
have
to-
a executive costume designer that they throw it on us and we can't complain.
Is there a standard for costumes? I mean, you have to follow some guidelines.
Like how to upkeep them, or what
No,
do you mean?
how to once you wear them and things, you have to like be real careful with them. And can you only wear them in certain places? And
Oh, we only wear them while we're at the theater on the stage. Once
Mm-hmm.
we walk off the stage, we either take it off or put a robe on and just stay inside the theater. We
Oh,
can't go
okay.
outside in them. Yeah.
excellent.
Emily, any acting
Oh, no.
desires? No.
I'll stay away from that.
Oh, wow.
No, thank you.
So now, normally when we do an interview, at the end of the interview, I'll ask the guests, because they usually, got a book or something, that we'll ask for websites. Do you guys want to tell websites, Facebook pages, anything so people can get in touch with you?
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Emiliana Mesa.
And mine is at the Lane Pindell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, say that again. No, it's on
It's Instagram.
Instagram and
Twitter.
Twitter.
The
Okay.
best social networks.
Yeah,
Those are the best.
pretty much.
Okay.
Those are what the teens and everything are
Yeah.
using.
Yeah, that's why I'm not there. All right, so all right, and say it again, Emily. Where do we find you?
Twitter,
Okay.
Emiliana Mesa, and on Instagram, Mesa Emiliana.
Okay. Oh, your name. Okay,
Yes, it's
Emily.
my name.
Okay, EMIL.
IANA, and then Mesa MESA.
Okay, excellent. Anybody listening right now that knows you?
There should be.
They should be.
Tweeted it.
Let me look and
I
see how
hope
many.
so.
Let me see how many people are watching
Nice.
online. We're streaming it live too. So, oh yeah, you got a lot of people watching right now. Okay,
Hey.
all right. And,
Yay.
And Lane, just repeat how we get you. Is it the same two things? The
Yeah, both my Twitter and Instagram is at the Lane Pindell, TheLanePindell.
Gotcha. The
Okay.
Lane Pindell. Well, we met the Lane Pindell and the Emiliana Mesa.
Yes, you did.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Very refreshing. Thank you so much for having fun with us
No
today.
problem.
I
And,
love your bow.
Oh, thank
It
you.
sparkles
good
so
luck
pretty.
in everything you do in your lives, and thank you for coming in and introducing yourselves to
No
us.
problem. Thanks for
Anytime.
having us.
For everybody else, look, see how easy it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How easy it was? We will take a little break, and we will be right back.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care.